Okay, is this working? I don't really know how I know whether it's working. Okay, let's assume that it is. Mission translator, what is your name? Dr. Stewart. Left click to re-enter name, right click or tab to continue. Okay, tab. And then we get colour bars. The BBC one's better. Is this actually doing anything? Do I get to know whether anyone's actually chatting or watching or anything? Can I tell this stuff? Can I like open it on my phone or something, do we think? Oh, there we go. Okay. Autolog transcript. I am Dr. Douglas Doppler, Head of Materials Science for the American Space Agency. Okay, thank you. Bosch, I am joined by astronomer Dr. Akers, computer programmer Dr. Bautista, linguist Dr. Collins, and translator Dr. Stewart. Yes. Oh, yes. So over here. Oh, everyone gets a different font. That's quite nice. Begin the investigation of the world's first... Oh, hang on. I've got a switch. So I go to that. Ah, yes. I have to remember to press the gameplay scene. I'm a moron. Okay. Now, people should be able to see what I'm doing if anyone's actually paying any attention to this, which they're probably not. But anyway, we begin the investigation of the world's first extraterrestrial contact. We're not alone. And we're the first to know. Unfortunately, Akers, I can't remember who Akers was, gets to speak in Comic Sans, which is unfortunate for them, but okay. 10 days ago, a meteor crashed down in Cape Espenberg, Alaska. Now that is beyond my expertise. Meteors land quite often. They do. What's the cause for investigation? This meteor has an antenna from which it is broadcasting a radio. Okay, so it's not a meteor then. A single signal lasting about, let me see here, 0.8066 seconds. Then it pauses for just as long and repeats again. Okay, so it's sending a message over and over and over again. The antenna was not added after it was recovered. No, it wasn't. Geoseismic stations detected the meteor's crash landing. Then a naval boat immediately picked up the unusual signal on its radio before the meteor was ever recovered. Okay, fair. So it arrived with the antenna. This is without a doubt the work of an extraterrestrial life form. An advanced one at that, in that it has a radio. The signal transmits for 0.8066 seconds, then pauses, then resumes. Okay, your hypothesis? It's waiting for a response. That seems fair. It's just going hello, 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 over and over again. The signal, what frequency are we looking at? It's 1.42 million kilohertz. Okay. We are lucky that a world-class astronomer like me is here. Well done, Akers. Dr. Akers, this means something to you. It's the hydrogen line. Aha, now. I know about this because Project Hail Mary mentioned it. Hydrogen atoms, when their electron changes spin, they release electromagnetic radiation, and it's always at exactly that frequency, 1,420, 405 kilohertz. Okay, cool. That's beyond my expertise. Put simply, what is significant about that frequency? It's a universal constant. Right, yes, it's the same everywhere. So it's the same frequency every time, everywhere, no matter where you are in the universe. Yep, fair play. This is, what do you call them? When Carl Sagan did the universal message that went on the Pioneers, he put the hydrogen line in it for exactly this reason. Looks like I built the right team with you four. Thank you very much. Dr. Bautista, take them to the control room, get the team set up on the computer, and start broadcasting transmissions. What do we broadcast? That is up to Dr. Stewart. Yes, it is. I get to decide, so I'm going to just say, take me to your leader or something. Figure out what it is the aliens want to say, uncover their message, for all of humanity, for great justice. Thank you, Dr. Doppler. That's your mission. Good luck. Auto log ended, save the log. Okay. Now this is actually the demo that I'm playing here, so it might be short. Hopefully not. Here we have Stuart Dos Moss. Okay, thank you. Reading signal 1420405 752. Okay. And I get to respond. Respond. Hello. Sending signal. Compilation failed. Not a number. Hello. That's smart. Thank you, Dr. Akers. Right. So we have to send a number. 1. 0. I'll submit. Sending signal. Sorry, I'm right foot with these aliens. Yes, but it's unlikely that. Yeah, I get it. Or any human. Yes. I'm aware. Yes, guess we'll stick to the numbers. Right, fine. Thanks, everybody. Well, what did that actually do? Presumably it didn't do anything. Well, let's try it again. Submit. Sending signal. No signal change. Is this thing working? If our input compiles, the radio waves are transmitted. How come no matter what we put, the inbound signal doesn't change? It seems the meteor is waiting for a specific response of some kind. Yeah. Okay. What's the number? 1420405 Okay, well, what we're going to do first of all is we're going to put that in the notes. So it is signal 1420405 Okay, so that goes into the notes, so I've got it. Right, so presumably, do we respond with that? 1420405 We'll send the hydrogen line back to it so it knows we got it. Oh! New signal detected. Excellent. Reading signal 1420406 008. Wow, the signal changed. Thank you, Akers. So the meteor isn't just repeating. Good. It really is waiting for someone to respond. There really is something out there. I still can't believe the signal really changed. I can believe it. Thanks, Bautista. We read the frequency and transmitted it back. Party pooper. Okay, so this is so we're going to change this to say initial that, and then us is that, them 1420406 008. Now, so what's the difference? That is 752 is 250 less 2 is 248 plus 8 is 256. Okay. Well, that seems relevant or something. So do we go up by another 256? Which would be 1420406 264. Okay, let's give that a try. So, respond 1420406 264. So we've gone up by 256. Okay, so that didn't work. Plus 256. Then no change. Okay, so what if we just send them back the same thing they sent us? So 1420406 008. So we just reply with the same thing they sent us again. Oh, new signal detected. Okay. So if we send us, we send that. They send, that's the original one, isn't it? Okay. Them 1420405 Right, okay, so we send them a number, the hydrogen line. They send us a number 256 above. If we send them the 256 above, they then send us back the 0 again. Okay, that's not very helpful, is it? No, it is not. Okay, so what? So let's try like one more. So they've just sent 7572. So let's do 7573 and see what we get back. So I want to respond with 1420405 No signal change. So we send +1, them no change. Okay, so adding 1 to it doesn't make any difference. So what if we send... So they've just sent us the start one again. What if we send the 256 above at this point? 1420406 Compilation failed, not a number. What? Oh, I'll put an extra 4 into it, it's too long. 1420406 Dr. Partition, this is definitely the same frequency as the first transmission. Is the duration the same too? Yes. Playing, pausing, looping. At least we know how to respond to this one. We've seen it before. But I'm not sure that's right. I mean, well, okay. Let's do the same thing again and see if we get the same thing again. 1420405 Okay, so we get a new signal. Are we going to get 6008? Oh no, we've got a different one. Oh, okay. Oh no, that's confusing. So it's not just call and response, send one thing, always get the same thing back. So we send 420405752, and they send back 420405753, which is +1. Okay, so the implication there. Now the issue is we sent +1. So are they increasing by 1 because it's +1, or are they increasing by 1 because it's what we said? And that's been another new transmission from Acres. Thank you. I wonder what this means. It means we can monkey see, monkey do. Well, maybe. Acknowledgement is the first step to communication. It's just a party pooper. Yes, he is. Auto log ended. Right. So they've just sent 5.3. Now we did 7.5.3 before, and it didn't change anything. But I think they're responding like this because we did. So now, if they've sent 7.5.3, so start again. We sent 7.5.3, they didn't change anything. We sent 7.5.2, sorry, they sent 7.5.2, and we responded with 7.5.3. We sent 7.5.2, they responded with 7.5.3. So what if we go up another 1 at this point? 1420405 No signal change. Okay. So we sent 754 and they did no change. So last time when we started, we repeated to them and they jumped by 256. We tried responding with 256 more than that and got nothing. We responded with the same as them and then went back to the original. So they went, the conversation went 0, 0, 256. So how can I do? So the conversation went them, 0. Us, we responded with 0 again. They responded with 256. We responded with 256. They responded with 0. Okay. Then no, that's not right. Yeah. We responded with +1. They responded with nothing. Well, no, they responded with 0 again. We responded with 0. They responded with +1. We said +2. They said +1. Okay, so adding 1 doesn't do anything. So, what could we do instead? Assume that they're responding the same as us. So if we now say what they just said, so where they currently are is +1, right? If I go back, they're on 753, yes. So if we respond with 753 again, are they going to go back to 0? Oh, there's going to be 3 things. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Us responded with the +1. Them 0, +1, +2. So they are mimicking us. They're now responding the way we responded. So are they always sending back everything we've already said? These need to be we need to change these so when we do unsuccessful things, so that one was bad. Oh, I missed one out in here as well. Because we did another 256 above. So we actually did 5 in here first. We did us plus 512 and they didn't like it. Then plus 256 like this. Okay, oh, we've gone off the bottom of the bloody thing now. Okay, let's make some of these a bit smaller so we've got a bit more room. Okay, so now it all fits in again. Good. Okay, so they've said all 3 of the things that we've already said, but they never said the plus 512. They didn't say that. So are they replying 0, 1, 2 because we have used 0, 1 and 2? Or are they replying 0, 1, 2 because they are 0, 1 and 2? This one's bad, let's update that. Okay, so we don't know. Okay, back to OBS for a second. How can I see how many people are watching this stream? Can I work that out? If I look at video details in YouTube Studio, which you can't see. Oh, viewing live control room. Cool. Connect your encoder to go live, it says. But I have, haven't I? Oh, good, I have, yes. Views for concurrent viewers 1, who is presumably me, so nobody's looking. Good, so okay, so I don't have to worry about this too much. Right, okay. You need a really big window to manage all of this stuff. I need the notes window, and I need OBS so I can see the stream, and I need YouTube so I can see if anyone's looking. So, stream settings, stream health. Stream is healthy. Good. Okay. Right. Then let us carry on. So, we've established that there can be more than one thing in a message. So let's reply just with all of them again. Right. So we are going to respond with us 0 plus 1 plus 2. Right. So we're going to go 1420 405 752 1420 405 753 1420 405 754. Okay, so that's 0, 1 and 2. No signal change. No control plus right. We repeated their outgoing message and it didn't change. I don't know what the peanut gallery are not being very helpful so far. But yeah. Of course it's still working. We just don't know how to use it. We just don't know how to talk to them. But that just leaves one thing. Our translator is dense. Demetrio is done with this mirroring. Thanks. I feel like assembling a team where I do all the work and you just carp and criticise is not all that useful. I'll be honest. But anyway, let's give it a shot. Oh, a little yoke has popped up about moderation. I do not need to moderate the chat when there's nobody in it. Okay, so mirroring didn't work. So they're currently saying 0, 1, 2. So should we try saying 3, 4, 5 to prove that we can count? So that'll be 5, 6, 7. Sending signal. No signal change. Okay. So he said 0, 1, 2. They're still responding with 0, 1, 2, right? Yes, they are. Okay. So bad. And then we tried +3, +4, +5. And it was still bad. Okay. Let me see if... No, it's spilled off the bottom again. Okay, well, let's get a shot of them. And we'll just have this. Okay, so we can't mirror. And we can't... Yeah, if we send them back what they sent us, it doesn't do anything. If we send them back more than what they sent us, so what if we just go back to just one message, 752, the original one. This is 0. Signal, no signal change, okay. So we send 0, they just send the same thing, 0, 1, 2, which is bad. Okay, should we try sending it backwards? 1420 405 753 1420 405 752. So we've now replied with their message backwards. No signal change. Okay. So we sent +2 +1 0. Excuse me. Right. So that didn't help either. Wow. Might be that I'm too stupid for this game. So it can't be letters. It can't be like A, B, C, because they've got no idea what our alphabet is. So why you send 0? And then we respond with 0, which is probably a proof. Just well done. There's an incoming transmission. They then send 256 above. We respond with 256 above, proving that we can read the fact that they've changed, and they go back to the original 0. We send +1 and they send 0 again. So actually, that was also bad. They didn't like it. And we sent... Yeah, so we went to 1. They didn't like it. We repeated them again and they went up by 1. I think that's them attempting to mirror what we're saying, right? I think what that's doing is, I don't think they responded with +1 because it's 1 up. I think they responded with +1 because we said +1. They're trying to communicate with us as well as us trying to communicate with them. So they're monkey seeing, monkey doing, the same as we are. But then we went up by 2. They didn't like it. We mirrored them. Right? I'm going to label these. So we... This is where we mirrored them. And we got a response. Here is where... Here we also mirrored them. And they gave us a response. Here we mirrored them, and they gave us a new response. Here we mirrored them, and they gave us a new response. But here we mirrored them, and it was bad. So that didn't work. So the idea of, well, this is the Peanut Gallery said this, not helpfully, but the Peanut Gallery did say this. So the issue is they're not mirroring us. Or sorry, they're not allowing us to mirror them. They don't like that anymore. They have said more than one thing in a message. So if they sent 0, 1, 2. Should we do minuses? So let's imagine, instead of, we do 2, 1, 0. So we're sending 0, -1, -2. No, nothing. Okay. So we sent 0, -1, -2, and they didn't do anything. Didn't like it. Okay, so do we need to send... See, we could do another thing. So we proved that we can send... They send multiple messages. Do we need to extend it? So we could go... So they've gone 0, 1, 2. We could go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for example. But that doesn't work if the reason they said 0, 1, 2 is because we said it, rather than because they wanted to say it. But can't hurt to give it a try, so let's give it a go. So this would be 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to do 1, 4, 2, 0, 4, 0, 5, 7, 5, 5 to prove that we can extend by 1. Could be anything? Nope, nothing. Okay. Oh, the Peanut Gallery have got an opinion. It appears we're done with mirroring their signals. Yeah, I get that. And this transmission is the first one with multiple signals, yes. Do you reckon we submit multiple or just one? I expect the meteor is expecting one signal, meaning the next in the sequence. Oh, you think so? Okay. So if we go back to here, and let's just say we did 0, 1, 2 plus 3. They didn't like it. So what we should do is just plus 3. Okay. Thank you, Collins. Well, we'll see how that does for us. Okay, right. No, fair enough. That is fair comment. I didn't try that. So let's get a shot of all of these. So they sent 0, 1 and 2. We're going to send 3. So the peanut gallery, secretly a hint system, actually works. If this works. Yeah, new signal detected. Right, how about the Dr. Stewart figured that he didn't, right? You gave me a hint. And it wasn't just repeating the inbound signal. No snarky comment. Okay. Congrats. Thanks, Peanut Gallery. Right, so we sent +3 and they sent that's +2 +3 +4 +5, isn't it? 52 is 0, 53 is 1, so 54 is 2. Right. So, if they sent 2, 3, 4, 5, are we then meant to send the next one in the sequence again? So we should send +6. So we should send 1, 4, 2, 0, 4, 0, 5, 7, 5. 7, right? Hang on. No, they did 7, 5, 7. We want to do 7, 5, 8. So it's +6. Yeah, it is. Right, okay, good. Sending signal. New signal detected. All my life. Okay, right. So, Bautista, okay, computer updated. What are these new tabs on the left display? The update. Allow me to reiterate what exactly is in these tabs. Open them. Looks like one's a history of all... Oh, I don't need the notes. You can put our response transmissions in there, and the other is just a history of the auto log. So everything we've said, so this will go in there too. So I go blah, blah, blah. Stop clogging the log. Clogging the log, the which, the where, the what. I'm ending the recording. Yes, thank you, Dr. Bautista. So transmissions. Oh, successful response. Okay. 752 response. 752. Yep. 753. Oh, how useful is this? Right. Okay. And then if we go, what's that do? Right. So that goes back to there. What's group 2? Oh no, they're not group 2. They're just. Okay. So group 1. There have been 6 transmissions in it. Yes. Okay. So, I'm glad that you've got your thing. Do we care about the log? Is this just going to list everything? Non-mimic transition. Oh, okay. Transmission log update. Right, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. So now we go back to our notes because they're better. And we said +6, proving that we understand the next thing in the message. And they said 0, -2, 1, -2, 2, -2, 3, -2, 4, -2. I've lost my place now. Hang on. Yeah, so they go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 with -2s in between them all. Okay. That's good. So then we presumably want to respond with 5 -2. Right? Assuming that -2 is a spacer. We want to respond with the next one in the sequence, but with the space in place. So we want to go 1, 4, 2, 0, 4, 0, 5, 7, 5. Now 752 would be 0, but we don't want that. We want +5, which is 7. And then 1, 4, 2, 0, 4, 0, 5, 7, 5, 0, which would be -2. Let's just check that. So 50. We're doing 57. They did 56 last, and they're all followed by 50. So we're doing 57, followed by 50. Next one in thing. Sending signal. No. Denied. Akers says that didn't work. Why? I agree with you, Akers, and your Comic Sans. It must be the next step in the sequence. That is what allows us to proceed past the 2 prior transmissions. It is the next step in the sequence, though. Someone should get Neil Sloan on this. So us, we did +7, -2, them. Same thing. Bad. And now we're running out of room again. But we can probably bin all the bad ones, can we? Anyway, so they did 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, I'm an idiot. No, 57. We didn't do -7. We didn't do +7. We did +5, which would be the next one in the sequence. So presumably then, do we have to do the next 1, 2, 3, 4 in the sequence? So we have to do 57. 1420 405 44 1420 405 758 1420 405 750 1420 405 759 1420 405 750. And then we have to do 1420 405 760. 1420 405 750. So that would be us going +5 +6 -2 +7 -2 +8 -2. Okay. We've gone off the bottom of the notes again. So let's get rid of... I still don't understand this one at the beginning where it jumped by 256. That feels like it's important. Right, I'm going to have to get rid of some of these. Maybe it should be... We'll do that. Yeah, you see, this is going to halve our length immediately. Because it's all we say a thing and they respond to it. This is going to definitely shrink our little list. Which is very boring. As I page through all of these, bear with me, talk amongst yourselves for a moment while I do this. It does seem to be very much right. So they sent us 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. They sent 5 things, you idiot. So we did send them 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 4, 2, 0, 4, 0, 5, 7, 6, 1. 1, 4, 2, 0, 4, 0, 5, 7, 5, 0. Okay, so now we are attempting to send them 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minus 2. Let's see what they say to that. Ugh! No difference. So, they sent 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We sent 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got nothing back. With minus 2s in between them. Let's check this. So, 420, 405, 750. That is the same as theirs, yes. And they're definitely going here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With 750s in between. And they're all the same. Okay. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4. With spaces. We've tried sending 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with spacers. We've tried sending just 5 with a spacer, and we've tried sending 5, 6, 7, 8 with a spacer because I can't count. Why doesn't that work? What could be wrong about that? They sent 4, 5, 6, 7, and we got back a successful response of 8. Yeah, we said 8, and that was good. Because they sent 2, 3, 4, 5, and we sent back 6. Maybe I'm phrasing these notes the wrong way round, and it should be them, and then what we came up with that was a successful response. The problem with doing that is that we did a thing earlier where we gave the same response and it mattered when we sent it. So it's not just when we send this, they send that. It's when we send this in response to this, then they send that. So, what can the next in the sequence be if we don't send just the next thing in the sequence? Just to confirm, they sent 56. Did we send 57? Yeah, we sent 57, didn't we? I'm going to try again. Just on the off chance, in case I'm stupid. I'm going to send them just 57 and 50, which is plus 5 and then a spacer. No difference. So we did send that before. Okay. So it's not what's next in the sequence, because what's next in the sequence would have to be 57 and then 0. 57 and then 50, if you like. Oh, also the mouse cursor responds to the bending effect that they've put on the screen. Okay, never mind. So they've sent 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 with spacers. We sent 5 with a spacer and got nowhere. Is the idea that we could prove that we can ignore the spacers? So we just send 57, which is 5, and that's it. So yes! So we're proving that we can ignore the spacers. Right. Okay, so we needed to just send 5 and no spacers. And they then sent 0 minus 2, 2 minus 2, 4 minus 2. So we need to, again, prove that we can respond without spacers by sending 6 to prove that we can count in 2s. So that would be 58. 1420, 405, 758. Okay, so we're proving that we can count in 2s and we can ignore the spaces. Yeah, you see? This is progress. Oh! Ha! Compiler. Oh, well done, Bautista. Thank you. Now that's a lot easier. Right. That's much better, because that's what I was doing. The incoming minus roughly 1.4 billion. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. We were already doing that. We can input yes. To input a signal, input 0. Yeah. Yes, that means no more memorising a bunch of digits. Thank God for that. Okay, before flipping between screens due to your poor programming skills. Well, I mean, sure, we recognised it before that guy did, but no matter. I thought you were good, Bautista, right? Don't listen to the rest of the peanut gallery. Maybe you'll see less improvements in your workstation. Right. Okay, enough bickering. Sorry, Dr. Collins, thank you. Right, that's a lot better. Good. So they sent 6543 with -2 spaces. We need to send 2. Oh. And it appears to have rebooted. Is this the end of the demo? Welcome, welcome. Dr. Akers, Bautista Collins, Dr. Stewart. I'll be looking forward to this all week. What do you have? You've received new transmissions and the frequency's changed a lot. Really? That's fantastic. With a weirdly misplaced exclamation mark. What the media will say, like 6543, and the guy's gonna be like, why can't we ask it about space travel? Meteor has established a communication protocol. They've started a call and response game. Explain. They send a transmission, leaving a gap for us to fill in. If Dr. Stewart fills it in with the frequency they are expecting, we are treated to a new transmission. I'm assuming they're towing us along. Yes, they are. So what are these new frequencies? Anything special? Been as high as 7 Hz above the hydrogen line and as low as 2 Hz below. Right, see, they're not impressed, right? Get on with it. The electromagnetic waves the meteor is broadcasting oscillate at a given frequency. The meteor is spewing out a wave of energy, and that energy goes up and down. And our antenna basically counts. Yeah, I'm not reading all this stuff about what a cycle per second is. We're counting 7 more cycles in the way. Yes. I know this. Not interested. Why is it 7 Hz higher? Hertz is used based on the second of human created time unit. That is a very good point. I did not think of that. Sure, I mean, they can change where they're going, but why would they go up by exactly 1 Hz, which we made up? Nothing particularly special about the second. No reason that other alien civilizations would use it, right? That is a very good point, Dr. Doppler. I am cheating. But I still probably shouldn't tell you past that. Hertz is a misnomer. Since each signal is transmitted for 0.8066 seconds, I use that as the denominator. Ah! Okay, that's actually quite clever, yes. So it's not really Hertz, no. It's cycles per 0.8066 seconds, measuring in alien Hertz. Yes, okay, yeah. Baseline is the hydrogen line in Hertz, while the offset frequencies are offset by alien Hertz. Yeah. Using their alien second unit. That is actually pretty clever. Well done, Bautista, right? I'm sure everyone is very sorry they were mean to the computer programmer. Antenna detecting differences in frequencies in 0.8066 seconds. I was unaware such extreme narrow band radio receivers existed. Meter until about a week ago when we managed to steal them from the NSA. Our antenna reliably falls down to 0.1 Hz. They're really pushing it. We can't perceive much smaller divisions in wavelength, and it's a good thing. We've got one of the highest precision radio receivers and transmitters in the world. A lot of pressure, yes. But maybe that's something to keep in mind. Everyone wants to know what humanity's first alien contact has to say. Everyone wants to know what they're like, and all we can tell you is they go 6543 and we go 2. The whole world's counting on you, 4, so do your best. Remember that. This could be the end of the demo here. We'll do Dr. Doppler, you know we will. Okay. Do we get to continue to play, or is it going to say, end of demo, now go and buy the real game? Week 1. Words naught. Hello world. Okay, thanks. Alan's journal. Who the heck is Alan? Oh, he must be the astronomer. Status is hopeful. I think this mission might be just the right place for me. I already caught onto the hydrogen line frequency even when nobody else did. That's pretty swell, if I might add. Sure, but the reason you caught onto it is because you're an astronomer. Right? But anyway. Bautista's log this computer system rocks. Carrie's diary. Dear diary, I still think I'm in disbelief. An alien encounter in my lifetime, and I'm the linguist acting in an advisory role. I'll make the most of this experience. I will serve this mission to the best of my duties. Very dutiful of you, Carrie. Thank you. Doppler's report. The team is off to a good start. I definitely picked the right 4 for this mission. Stuart's thoughts. So far, it's just sequences. hopefully we will be able to work out a more interesting protocol so we can ask questions and the like. No, it's just so we can ask questions. That's as long as we're allowed it to be. Okay, Act 0 complete. First contact. Mission. Act 1 begins, and now it's going to say end of demo. No! We still get to play. Sweet. Okay. All my life. Okay. Idea available. Oh, ideas. Transmission 10, time. Okay, I have... Oh. Is this a hint? I'm not going to look at that yet, just in case. Right, so this goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7. So they only go up to 7. So they're base 8, are they? Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to dump a bunch of these now that we've got the hang of it. Right, so Act 2 initial is, why are they putting are they putting -2 in between things so we know there's a gap? Maybe, but anyway, it doesn't matter. We don't seem to have to put them in when we respond. So theirs was 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, yeah, shut up, right? I don't need your help. Leave me alone. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. And it goes down to 1, 7, right? 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7. Okay. Octal, question mark. I think that's octal. So we would then count 2, 0 would be our response. 2, 0. Well, we may as well read what the peanut gallery has to say. Good golly, I'm just realising this is one hefty message. Yeah, it is. 40 signals, 0.866 seconds each, half a minute of signals. Quite hefty. Okay, so we're going to respond with 20, which is the next thing in the sequence. Hey! Right, and that, so, looks like it is octal. So we said 2, 0. They said, actually, let's just do like that. That's going to be simpler. And they said 7, 5, 7, 6, 7, 7. Okay, so we are now going to do the next thing up in octal, which would be 1, 0, 0. So the music's a bit loud. Can I make it a bit quieter? Music. Go away, music. You are very loud. Okay. Right, we're going to respond. After 7, 7 would come 1, 0, 0. Sending signal. Yay! Getting the hang of this. Getting the hang of this. Actually, what we really want here... Yeah, I think we want it the other way around. So actually, what we want is, we want them is that, and then us is 20, and we only record the good ones. Them, us 100. Them, 1, 2, 4. Signal -2, it doesn't seem to function like a number. No, it seems to be a spacer. Theories. I think it's a spacer, not a number, huh? Update coming soon. Aha! You see, he's going to change it so it's a spacer, and then it puts them all in a line or something. Good one. Well done, Bautista. Right. So they said 1, 2, 4, 10, 20. It's not actually 10 and 20 because this is octal. 10, 20, 40, 100. So what that means is, are they doubling each time? Yes, they are. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and because it's octal, that's 64. So we want to double it again to 128 in octal, which would be 200, wouldn't it? 120, yeah, because it's 2 lots of 64. Yes, 200. Sending signal. Yay! All my life. Right, okay, hang on. Right, so we then said 200. And that was good. So okay, so this is encouraging. Right. Actually, they should be arrows, shouldn't they? Yep. Yep. Okay. So now theirs is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and then 2 gaps. Now, what the hell does that mean? I think -2, the gap is going to be between letters or something, and the 2 gaps is in between words or something like that. So I think they're sending different sequences. So they said, and now I'm going to do the arrows, because we can do 1, 2, 3, 4 slash, and we're going to make double -2s be the slash. Okay, and then they did 1, 4, 7, and a word break. No, 1, 4, 7, 12. And then a word break. And then they did 10, 6, 4. 10, 6, 4. Also, excuse me while I bash the world around. Right, okay, so what the heck do we respond to that? Oh, also, you can't do arrows like that. No nice Unicode arrows for you, because the font I've got the OBS thing displaying doesn't know how to handle them. So we'll do crappy ASCII arrows. There you go. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4, 7, 12. So first ones are going up by 1. Second ones are going up. 12 is 8 and 2 is 10. Yes, they're going up by 3. 10, that's 8, remember, because it's octal. 10, 6, 4 is 8, 6, 4, going down by 2. Yeah. So what the heck is this? This is going up by 1, going up by 3, going down by 2. And how does it know to start that one at 8? Like, the ones going up start at 1. Fine, no problem with that at all. So we start at 1, go up by 1. We start at 1, go up by 3. But then we start at 8 and go down by 2. Why would we start at 8 there? Why don't we start at 650? And what could be next? I mean, if you go up by 1, you go up by 3, and then you go down by 2, you think this one will be down by 0, right? Which means it would go 10, 10, 10. Well, it can't hurt to give it a try. Let's try 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10. No, wrong. Okay, let's go and have a look at this idea thing. Idea center auto log. So we're going to read the first idea because we've already solved that one. The update worked, yay. You update the computer. Didn't tell anyone. There was a pop-up for Dr. Stewart. Good grief. This way will not interrupt their train of thought. We can just say we have an idea. Is this what you were working on all night? Yes. Another update is in progress. I respect your dedication, Dr. Bautista. Okay, so let's see what the other idea is. I think these might be hints, so I don't necessarily want to read them. We're dealing with 3 separate sequences. Yes, I am aware of this. And they are, the first one, we start from 1 and count up by 1. Then we start at 1, which he doesn't even say there, and count up by 3s. Gets a little funky at the top, but otherwise holds. Yes, yeah. Not 12 is 1, 2 in base 8. Yes, we already know that. The point is, this isn't one list of numbers, it's 3, each with different starting points and increments. They don't all have different starting points, because the second one starts at 1 as well. Ah, okay. So, not much of an idea then. Cheers. So, the question is, if it starts at 1 and goes up by 1, and then it starts at 1 and goes up by 3, and then it starts at 8 and goes down by 2... But that changes 2 things. Like, it flips from starting at 1 to starting at 10, and it flips from going up by 1 or 3 to going down by 2. That's not a sequence. 1, 3, minus 2. Are the increments. Is 1, 3, minus 2 any kind of sensible sequence? I don't think it is. Let's go back in case I've missed something. So they go 1, 2, 3, 4, and a word gap. Yeah, like you said, 3 separate sequences. 1, 4, 7, 12, which is 10, and a word gap. 10, 8, 6, 4. Let's read the log again. 3 separate sequences. We're dealing with 3 separate sequences. First one, we start from 1 and count by 1. Then we start at 1 and count up by 3s. This isn't one list of numbers. It's 3, each with different starting points and increments. Yes, so I figured we'd have to send back the next thing in the sequence, which since it's a sequence of sequences, would be another sequence. Oh, no, wait, no, you an idiot, language. What are you? Right, the issue is that the third sequence only has 3 entries in it. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, counting up by 1s, 1, 4, 7, 12, 1, 4, 7, 10, counting up by 3s, 10, which is 8, 6, 4, but that's only got 3 entries. What we need is the last entry in that last sequence, which is 2. Yay! Worked it out. Oh! The heck in Hecatashi is a 2 undeaf. Okay, next. So this is next in -2 sequence, like that. Right, good. Okay, so now, okay, new compiler update, which appears to have nosed everything up, Bautista. What was a dictionary? Ooh. Mind explaining. We can name signals. The sub-zero signals, yes. Anything below 0 is marked as a word. They didn't seem to function as numbers. You can input the words as well, and it will convert to numerical signals. Wait, what? I'm assuming that means if we name signal to Apple, then if we type Apple into the console, it will convert to a -2 frequency. Got it? Yes. Thank you, Dr. Bautista. So name signal -2. But we don't really want to give it a name, do we? Like, because our whole point is, it's the end of a letter, which means it's just the empty string. But I fear naming it the empty string. So if we name it to be literally nothing, and then say recompile. No, right, so you can't name it the empty string. Dictionary. No, you're not allowed to name it the empty string. So let's say we name it dot. Okay, and then we recompile. But that's not helpful at all, really. What we could do with doing is having them all on one line. Okay, anyway, so this goes 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 3, 5, 7, presumably. Respond 7. Good. Right, hang on. So they did 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 3, 5, and we did 7. Next in +2 sequence. Okay, I'm not necessarily following what the point was of being able to rename a signal if it's just got a line in between it. What I want to be able to do is I want to be able to rename one of these as nothing and 2 of them in a row as a space, but whatever. Okay, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3. Oh, Fibonacci. Okay, 8, 13, which is so 13. Oh, well, hang on. I want to write this down so we don't lose track of it. So they do 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. It says 10, presumably, does it? Yes, it does. 10. And we want to do 13, which is 1 lot of 8 and 5 lots of 1. Isn't it? 13 in base 8. Yeah. Yes. So we respond with 15 because it's octal. I'll tell you what would be handy in your compiler thing, Bautista, is not making me do octal calculations in my head. Sending signal. Good. New signal detected. Transmissions grouped. Ah. Okay. Name signal 5. Make that a slash. And recompile. See, but that hasn't actually helped that much, really. We really want that to be as a space. Right. Oh. Oh no, hang on. Signal 5 is a new signal. We've called it a slash, but that's not right. They've got 2, 3, and then there's this weird new thing, which is a 5. And then they've got a word boundary, and they go 6, 1, 7. And then they go 1, and then they go 14. 2 plus 3 equals 5. End. 6 plus 1 equals 7. Right, so that's wrong. So we need to change that so it's an equals sign. And recompile. Right. 2 and 3 is 5, but we don't want to change this to be a plus symbol, otherwise there'd be 2 plus symbols here. Okay. But it's 2 plus 3 is 5. 6 plus 1 is 7. 1 plus 4 equals 5. Do I need to make a note of all of these, do we think? We're now starting to get to the point where we don't actually have to make notes because the logs are going to make more sense. Okay. 2 plus 3 is 5, 6 plus 1 is 7, 1 plus 4 is 5. Okay, good. We are proving we can do basic mathematics. And now we have a new symbol. How's the dictionary compiler thing work? Could you clarify? Just in case Collins or Dr. Stewart are confused. Which Dr. Stewart is, but I feel also you may be confused. Dr. Stewart, yeah, a little bit. To be honest. Are these words coming from the meteorite? No. I suspect the extraterrestrials speak no human language. We're just receiving the radio waves from the meteorite to different frequencies. The dictionary just helps us define the signals on our end for when we find consistent non-numerical uses for a signal. Yes, okay. Yep, okay. That's 5. 2 equals... So what the heck is a 4 undef then? Is it a question mark? So they're saying 5 and 2 equals question mark 7. 2 plus 3 equals question mark 5. 3 plus 1 equals question mark 4. So we'll respond with a 4 anyway. See what we get back. But I'm not seeing what the heck a 4 undef is. Oh. 5 question mark. 3 and 2 equals. What? Okay, I'm not following this at all. I don't know what that is, and I'm not at all sure that I've got the pluses thing right either. We know 4 and 4 is 8, which is 10. But I don't know what the heck a 4 undef is, and I don't know why these are in different orders. Is that equals as well? Let's respond with 10 anyway and see if we can get more answers. Yeah, good. So we got the right answer. We still don't understand what the heck is going on. Hey Colin, you seem like you're mulling something over. What's on your mind? The whole no 8's one. Yeah, it's because it's octal. We know this. And the dude said it was octal earlier, Bautista. It's arbitrary, right? Ah! This is going to say, why the heck can't we have the computer convert octal for us, for which you will get a big kiss. Well done. Why do they settle on 0 through 7? Because octal is fine. I'll join you on the mulling. No, apparently we're not going to suggest converting octal to thing. So this is 1 something 0 equals 3 equals 4. But 3 and 4 do not equal 10. They would just equal 7. 1 and 3 equals 5 equals 11. What? 1 and 2 equals 3 equals 4 equals... So it's not equals. Whatever the heck it is, it's not equals. Okay, don't know. Anyway, it is now 20 past 4. And I need to stop and think about dinner. So we're going to call this a successful test, I think, of streaming and whatnot. It's got 2 concurrent viewers, apparently. Oh, McPhail. Hello. But it says message retracted. And also, that didn't show up in my live chat thing in, whatchamacallem at all. In OBS, but it does show up in Studio. Anyway, this has been fun. I am now going to stop the stream and go and make myself tilapia and rice for dinner and concoct a sauce. So this was fun. Cheers all. Oh, and Popey as well. Hello. Does that show up in the thing in OBS? Maybe I'll stick around for another second just to work out what the heck is going on with OBS. Oh, there you are. Yeah, that does show up in OBS. Oh, I have to sign into chat inside OBS, but I can do it here, can I? Hello? Question mark. Exclamation mark, rather. Yay! Cool, okay. Hello, chaps. I'm playing a game called The Message from Deep Space. I have no idea how long you've been watching or what the heck's going on or anything. I did try doing OBS stuff once before, but that was ages ago and on the old computer, so I've set it up fresh on here. And what we're trying to work out here is this message thing here. Now, it's entirely possible that you've been sitting watching me for the last... How long have I even been doing this stream? Does it tell me anywhere? Can I find that out? Does Studio tell me or something? Average view duration. It does. Oh no, hang on. Yeah, 240. Jeez, have I been doing this for 2 hours? Oh no, 1 hour 15 minutes. Right, okay, that makes a bit more sense. Okay, yeah, so I started about 3 o'clock. Wow, that went past very quick. Poby says he's been watching for 5 minutes. Okay, so what? I like that your webcam appears to be the same vision as the other. Nah, right, the reason the webcam is like this is because the background blur plugin thing I'm using there's a better background blur thing which uses a bunch of AI stuff, but unfortunately the version which is packaged in the Ubuntu PPA is not compiled for GPUs, it's only compiled for CPUs, which means that when I try running it, it removes the background, or blurs the background, and then my machine gets bogged down. And you can't make it use the GPU without compiling it yourself, and life's too short for that, so I used a bad background plugin thing, and I stepped down the resolution on the webcam. So, sure, it looks rubbish, but I mostly don't mind because I don't have a green screen, and no one wants to see my kitchen, and I can't move my desk around so that my background is something nicer. So what you get is crappy step-down webcam. So, you know, sorry. Oh, Poby says bottom right of OBS to find out how long the stream is. Really? Okay. Oh, 1 hour, 17 minutes, 28 seconds. Yeah, dropped frames 0. CPU 2%, 60 frames per second. Rock and roll, look at that. I didn't know I did any of this stuff. Ooh, this is cool. Okay, sweet. So maybe then, since people are watching, should I carry on? Okay, so to approximately explain what we're doing here, what we do is we get messages from a space meteor, and we're trying to decipher them and reply to them. So we've had a bunch of messages which look like numbers, and so they start off with it saying 0 and us saying 0 back to it, and then it saying 1 and us saying 1 back to it, and so on, demonstrating that we can like mimic what it's doing. And then it has graduated to sending us sequences. So it sends us 1, 2, 3, and we respond with 4 to prove we've understood the point. And then it sends 5, 6, 7, and we respond to it with 8, which proves the point. And then it tried sending us multiple sequences. So it went 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 3, 5, 7, and then 8, 6, 4, at which point we filled in 2 to demonstrate that we understand multiple sequences. The two things which make this a bit annoying is the first one is it thinks in octal, which means that when you see the number 10, it's actually the number 8, which is very annoying. But secondly, when we're getting number signals, so the way this seems to work is when it sends minus numbers, they appear to be some sort of non-numeric thing, like a symbol. This is the way the game has presented it, which makes a lot of sense. So we get to rename the negative numbers as some kind of a symbol. It has recently started sending us little maths problems. So if we look at the transmissions, right, format numbers. So if we look here, right, no, we'll look at the previous one. So here it sent 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it sent 1, 4, 7, 12, which is 10. There's 12 in octal is 10. And then it said 10, which is 8, 8, 6, 4, and we sent a 2, like I say, right? Make sense? Good. And then it sent us 4 zeros and then 1, 3, 5, and so we figured the 4 zeros means all these should be 4 digits long. And it said 1, 3, 5, so we sent the next one, which is 7, and that worked as well. And then it sent the Fibonacci numbers, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and we sent 13, which is 15 and octal. Good. Then it started sending us maths problems, right? 2 something, 3 something, 5. So 2 dots together appear to be, this is the end of an item in the sequence, right? So it sent us 2 something, 3 something, 5. Now this is obviously 2 plus 3 equals 5. I can't change the plus to be a plus because then you get like it also uses the same symbol to separate messages, which I don't really understand. But so I figured 2 something 3 something 5 and 6 something 1 something 7 and 1 something 4 something 5, which was our correct response, suggests that this second something is an equal sign. It is 1 plus 4 equals 5. 6 plus 1 equals 7. However, if we then go on to here, we get 5 plus 2 equals, and then this, whatever this is, a minus 4. I don't know what that is. 5 plus 2 equals 7. It doesn't appear to have a point. And then it goes 2 something 3 equals the mystery thing, 5. And again, it doesn't seem to have a point, right? 2 plus 3 equals 5 just works. And 3 plus 1 equals the mystery thing. And then we said 4 and got it right. But I don't understand what the mystery thing is. Okay, and then the next one, it sent 5, and now the mystery thing is in between the 3, right? So it appears to be sending them in random orders now. Oh, so this is minus. No, but it isn't though. Right? Oh yeah, no, 5 minus 3 equals 2. But then the equals goes at the end. See, this is very confusing. So maybe this minus 4 symbol is actually a minus sign. So it's 5 minus 3 plus 2 equals. But it doesn't give an answer. So I don't understand that. And then end of the sequence. And then we get 4 plus 4 equals. And then minus. And we successfully responded with 10, which is 4 plus 4 equals 8. So we've managed to respond to this one successfully without understanding it. I don't know what a minus 4 is. This symbol here. And, more to the point, now we have a new thing, and I don't understand it at all. Because the new thing is 1 something 0, which, are we assuming that's a plus? So 1 plus 0 equals 3 equals the mystery thing 4. So, we are most baffled here. 1 something 3 equals 5 equals the mystery thing 11. Now, 11 is 9. Because it's octal. So 1 and 3 and 5 is indeed 9. Right? 1 and 0 and 3 is indeed 4. But then these two can't be equals because clearly this could be an equals but that isn't. And we don't know what this bloody minus 4 is either. And then the last sequence it sends is 1 something 2 equals 3 equals 4 equals the mystery thing. And what? I'm utterly baffled now. So I don't really know what to suggest. Which is part of the reason I was thinking about having dinner and then you all popped up. I wonder how long the lag is on this. Like, if I say a thing right now, hello, and you hear me say hello and type, I heard you say hello, how long does it take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 23. Right, okay, so we're like 20 seconds behind. Okay, so I can ask a question and then get a sensible answer if I don't mind sitting around a bit. It's not like 10 minutes or something. Okay, but I don't know what to do next. So I've decided what I am going to do is say thank you very much, chaps, for watching. And I'm going to go and fire a rice cooker up. This is quite fun. I should maybe do more of this. Quite entertaining, really, now I've set it all up and everything. So, we'll have a crack at it later, but I'm going for dinner. Cheers.